Hello and welcome to this edition of Big Sky 35. Uh, just wanted to share some other pickups outside of my card and sports. This is my other hobbies, pop culture, and video games. And let's take a look and see what I got. Alright, welcome back. Like I said, this is something different. I haven't done one of these in a long time. I used to have a gaming series, kind of not, I won't get back into it like I did, but I have been neglecting it. I've had some people ask about it. I've been working on my game room. I do play video games. I've slowed down a lot since I'm trying to do more in my other hobbies. And this summer I've been working a lot. So let's take a look in real quick and, like I said, see what I got. First off, I'm going to start with something that I got an idea from a fellow sports card YouTuber that also does comic books. It also loves The Walking Dead, which I do as well. So I got Negan Lives. This is pretty cool. Kirkman wrote this for to help the comic book stores during COVID because they were hurting. This will help bring in people. And I don't have the other comic books I bought. I wish I did. I have them upstairs where I read at night, and got a stack of them. Went through them really good. Mostly Star Wars and Batman. That's what I read. I'm doing the Owls Batman series right now, and that's real interesting. They ought to make a movie on that. I would think that would be an awesome trilogy, probably on that, and then. Star Wars. There's all kinds of Star Wars with the new Disney. So, because if you don't know, when Disney took it over, everything that was Star Wars before Disney was called the Legends series, all books, except for the only canon that remained was cartoons, movies, and the holiday special. So that was the only canon they were sticking with, and the comic books and the books became legend, which they still use to feed off of. I collect pops, like I said, pop culture, but it's got to be in my wheelhouse. Some movies I really like, video games I really like. Tombstone, one of my favorite movies of all time. This is Virgil Earp, and I like Tombstone over top, of course, of the Wyatt Earp movie, just because Val Kilmer playing Doc Holliday. The movie to me is better too, but they're both very good movies. I love Wyatt Earp as well too, but uh, I love Val Kilmer. The Doors is one of my great favorite movies too. And speaking of Val Kilmer and Doc Holliday, I once upon a time showed y'all the Walmart exclusive. This is the Target. This was the last one, and the daggone Target label was ripped off of it. I kind of like to keep that, so when you look back later, it's like, oh, where did I get? Oh, that's a Target exclusive. So I keep these in box for one reason: easy to display. I can stack them, move them around. If you take them out, they're just harder to display to me. And I mean, you can see everything. Uh, and then these were Target exclusives. Star Wars, and this is going to be the Stormtrooper. So, I love Stormtroopers. It came in this plastic hard box. It's I've been lucky with these. My friends, they know how I am with this, and they'll send me messages when they see them. And I live a little ways away, So I'm still lucky because my buddy texted me yesterday a Batman exclusive at Target. And I went up there today and they were gone. So Pop has been one that, if you got collectors in your area, good luck. That's been that way for years now. So when I've seen them, digging through at Target and Walmart, just pulling out the exclusives or the variants. Because usually there's a variant out there, Target and Walmart to get one per case or whatever, and it's kind of their case hit. So here's a Boba Fett with more of the painting of the Mandalorian, which I am watching. I have not watched this season yet, and it's not because I don't like it. I kind of last year watching one at a time left me kind of, I don't want to say anxious, but it was kind of, man, these things are dark. Hope you can see them. This is a very good, it's got a cool paint job on it. That's the picture of it on the side. But they're just so short, almost vignettes, that I wasn't really satisfied watching the one. So I'm kind of waiting for the whole season. I can sit down and watch it in one evening because I think each one's only like 20-some minutes long. So, which is what a 30-minute TV show is without commercials. But when you sit down and watch a show like that, and it was only 6 episodes last year or something like that, it was very quick. And if you watch, the same producer for Mandalorian did Rebels, the cartoon, you can tell just because how the pacing of the show is. It's the same pacing, if that makes any sense, like how they go into commercial breaks. In that show, it's kind of like how they'll black screen like the movie and go to the next scene. So that's kind of how it's done. And this is R2-D2. And I don't know if these are like special, like, I've never seen anything for them. Artistic designs by special people. I don't see any signatures or anything. Because I have seen one, and I wanted a Mandalorian from GameStop today. They had the big boy last week, and I just waited because I went to GameStop to pick up something today, and I'll get to at the little while with the story, and that one was gone. So, shame on me. If you want it, this day and age of collecting anything, if you want it, you better get it if you see it. Because especially in retail, because if not, it's going to hit the secondary market, and good luck. Speaking of the big boy Mandalorian, this is my second big boy Boba Fett. Now this is the actual Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. I have the Boba Fett, like the painting I showed you, like the Mandalorian painting. And this is the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back Target exclusive. Again, my buddy texted me. There's only 2 left when I got there. They must have had a ton, only putting a few out at a time. So very nice, very happy to get this one. Like I said, that's my second one of that size for Boba Fett. And, I think everybody likes Boba Fett. And I don't want to give any spoilers out if you don't know, but it's I love the stormtroopers and Darth Vader. So Boba Fett kind of fits into that because if you watch Clone Wars and stuff, Boba Fett is a clone. His father, Jango, was the who they copied the clones of. So kind of all fits together for me. We'll keep going with Star Wars. Got this from Target today. They had Christmas Stormtroopers the other day. Again, did not pick them up. I was in there looking for something else. Saw them. I go, if they're still there when I come back, I'll get them. But they had Cara Dune, which is Gina Carrera, which is, love her in this. Her acting is not perfect, but her skill set is. And I think she plays a very good, strong female character. They have a lot of females that are not helpless and all that. But for her to have could beat up a guy and you believe it is pretty cool. I think they couldn't get anybody better to play that character. I really do enjoy that. This one I got from Target a few weeks ago. This is one of the clone troopers, Wolf. If you watch Clone Wars, they all go have their own call signs that they got to make up for themselves to kind of dignify themselves so they wouldn't be just numbers. This is Wolf from the Clone Wars. I really like Rex. Some of the other. This guy I'm not too familiar with. I just really like this one. And this one, if I can show it up, the detail in this is awesome for being the size, the regular size. It's not one of the bigger ones. It's not the size of the Cardoon. Gotta put on, see. So this is the standard, I guess 6-inch or 3-inch, or whatever they call them. 1.5 inches, I don't know. And I mean, this one, I don't know why. It's the vintage collection, so a little weird collection on the back. I don't need to go over all of them. This is some more Empire Strikes Back, 40-year anniversary. The big boys got Darth Vader. AT-AT or AT-AT driver. I'm going to tell you, I love Stormtroopers and I love the TIE Fighter so much. I got him twice. And also have him already in a regular size. So that was a mistake, but as a kid, you wanted to build up the army. I had a bunch of Stormtroopers and Ewoks and all that, so you could build up an army. And then, of course, the Boba Fett. And then this one they had in the called the Black Series, which is a high-end type of very in-depth. And I don't take these out either, but I might, because they're such nice pieces. And I will never sell these. Well, I'm not going to say never, but this is one of the troopers that they have at their Galaxy Edge and the Disneyland, Disney World, which as soon as this COVID is over with, I'm going to get down to. I've even thought during COVID, because it's so cheap to go, but I just don't want to risk it. It's not worth the risk for me. But I will get down there. I want to drink blue milk. And my last pop, as I said, Batman. I really love Batman. Now, I love the 66 Batman, I think it's what it's called. Well, this says 64. Whatever. It's from the 60s. I saw reruns of it. I own the whole series on DVD. Plus the Batman, if you've never seen the Batman movie from that, is crazy. I would sit there and look at, I can't think of it right now to save my life, but it's a Batman 80 years. But it's they had a wheel that had the pictures on it, and you clicked it and it moved the picture, and it was like your own little view screen or whatever. And I would sit there for hours and just look at the Batman ones and just wait for the next Batman to come on. I loved that show as a kid. That live action Batman beat anything cartoon. My favorite cartoon is G.I. Joe. I watched a little bit of it the other day. It's kind of lost its nostalgia for me. But growing up, Batman, and there was like this one, The Voyagers or Outer Space or something. A few other ones. Now let's get into the video games. I'm going to roll through these pretty quick. I am collecting for the Dreamcast. Really enjoy my Dreamcast. Something I didn't have when it came out. Couldn't afford all the systems. I think when the Dreamcast came out, I had PlayStation 1. And then when I got that, I was done. I was a PlayStation Sony fanboy. So I got back into Sega now that I can afford some things. So Arrow Wings. And a cup. This one I bought on eBay. This one I bought a 2 for 3, or buy 2 get 1 for free from Video Games Etc. And when they do that, I go after some higher end stuff to make it worth my while. So if I'm going to pay $50 for 2 games, I usually get like another $30 game. Or 16, get a 20, something like that. What is this? Super Runabout. And all I've done with these is basically put them in to test them. Have not had any time to play, so I can't tell you, what it's great, how good the games are or not. Outrigger, which I think most people know, supposedly is a very good game. It's I think it has online multiplayer. I don't think you have to have online. This one I know you have to have online, and I need to get the typewriter and all that, which almost, not typewriter, keyboard and mouse. I'm only 49, I'm not 89, so I know better than that. This is online Phantasy Star Online. And all of these are complete, I believe. These are also from Video Games Etc. Like I said, when they got the buy 1, get 1, or buy 2, get 1. Now this is Space Race, Looney Tunes. I think this one is just a little pricey because it's just hard to find in the wild. Other Video Games Etc. This is Sonic Adventure. I believe now I got all the Sonic games for it. And also, if I can knock out some pricier ones while getting a pricier one for free, I want to do it. This is Sonic Adventure 2. I know this one's a little tough to find. This was pricey. This is not complete. It doesn't even have the original artwork for the front, but it looks like it does for the back. I'm going to have to try to find that. My big thing is just getting the games, getting them cased. I'm not trying to get all the games incomplete if I can't. What I'll try to do is get the games and then try to get the books and stuff for them later. Same thing with this one. Plasma Sword. And Video Games Etc. It's not too terrible. They're pretty on par with the guy that's on the internet. There's another one that's close to me. They had the Pod Racer, Star Wars Pod Racer. I was going to pick up from them, almost twice as much as that, and I could find it instantly right there for half the price, complete. Looked like it was in better shape on eBay. Several buyers. Then I picked up Metroid Samus Returns. Video Games Etc. Again, not original artwork. It is in a DS box, which I don't like to pick up the loose games because they get away from you, even as an adult. So I really like those games on the Wii, but I hate the Wii controllers. Next is going to be Streets of Rage 4. This is from Limit Run Games for the Switch. I always said Twitch. Used to make fun of it a lot. And they come with cards. And they ought to know, like, with collecting going on now, they need to protect these cards. It was just in a bubble wrapper, and this card was thrown in. And it's a nice looking card. It's a, really nice. I know they think they're just doing this for oh, here's a card, you know. But I mean, it's got a crease. I mean, it is just beat all up. I mean, look at the shine on that. Even the back. But man, it is just I have a couple that I was thinking about getting graded, but I would never. That's just a waste. I almost called them and said, What are you doing? If you're a collector of these games, you want the whole. You know, if you watch Metal Jesus and John Riggs, they're going to tell you that everything that comes with is part of the game. It is part of the game. I mean, that is just horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Then I got the Super Mario 3D All Stars. And since I pre-ordered, I got the what is it, the wrap for the controller or whatever in the game. Not a big fan of that, but I do have it. I like my black Switch, so I have that as well. It comes with Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. And the reason I bought it is because I played Super Mario Galaxy a little bit, more than I thought I would on the Wii, because I hate the Wii controls so much. And I thought that was a good game for being a platformer. I thought it was unique. Especially, you know, you put it in the time frame it came out, it just felt like a very good game. And I'm glad they put it on this type of system. As you can see, I haven't opened it and played it yet. I have it. It sits by my main chair upstairs where I'm waiting to go to work or something. I got Bayonetta in there, and that's what I've been playing when I'm just sitting there waiting on to go somewhere, and only got a few minutes. So very good. I think this will be a good game to take with me when we could travel again. That's what I love my Switch for. When I go places, I got a little thing that I carry, and it carries a lot. There's a little bit of games you can get a lot in a carrying case, so it works great. Then at GameStop, I did pick up one game, a 360 game, Resident Evil Archives, and 6 Archives. I do like Resident Evil games, so I pick them up. I love zombie games. It's because of The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead got me into that genre so bad, and I used to be a big vampire game, and I still kind of am. Of course, with all the Star Wars I've been showing you, I got this one from Video Games Etc. I think I needed this for like a 3 to get 1 free. Clone Wars Republic Heroes. I don't think this is a very good game, but it is a Star Wars game, so I love the Star Wars. Xbox 360. And this also as well. I must have picked up a lot when they had Video Games Etc. When they do this buy 2 get 1, or you know, I think it might even have 4 get 5. Yeah, I just load up. So, and this is Jack and Dexter collection for the PS3, and I do have the Jack and Dexter 3. I think I do have on the Switch for limited run games. I love platformers on my Switch. They're just fun to pick up and play. And I pick up a lot of those on from Limited Run if I can. Now, Limited Run is a company that you couldn't get games for a while unless you were botting, but that's kind of slowed down. They sell games now for a week. I don't know if they're as hot as they used to be. And there's 3 companies now. Super rare games. I don't know. There are 3 of them, I think. So if not more, that do those games. And finally, what I went to GameStop for today. No, it was not to get the Xbox. I'll be waiting to get the Xbox. I'll speak on that for just a minute. Everybody's asking me, Scott, are you getting the Xbox? Are you getting the PlayStation? No and no, but I will be. I'm just waiting for any type of. I love Star Wars. Xbox 360 had a Star Wars version, which I have, R2D2 with the C3PO controller. and I have two different types for Battlefront and Battlefront 2 PlayStation 4. I got a regular PlayStation 4 and I have a Pro. I have a Pro that I've never taken out of my box. I've got and I've had three PlayStation 4s. My original one and my nephew has. Then it came out with the Star Wars with Darth Vader on it. That's the one I play on. I love that one. I love the controller for it. I have the Pro. My thought was to put the Pro on my TV upstairs so I can use it for all my entertainment that I use on there. But I just haven't done it. And in PlayStation and Sony, what I don't like that's different from Xbox is that once you set up your PlayStation, you can only have one home PlayStation. So for me to have two PlayStations in my house, I have to set up two accounts. I don't like that. It should let me log in to either one. Who cares which one's my home one? That's ridiculous. And that's one thing that Microsoft has, because it's just like a computer. You can log in. You can have 12 of them set up, whatever. So this is what I got today. This is my favorite gaming series. That could change because I know it's getting old. I'll be honest, I played about 20 minutes of Origins, maybe. Nah, I probably about 2 hours. And then the one that came out last, I haven't even taken out of the box yet. So I have a lot of Assassin's Creed to play. I don't play a lot of console now because I'm always at my computer. So I'm usually, when I'm doing stuff from everything else that I do at home on my computer, I just flip over and play games on there. But I'm trying to finish the Jedi game. I keep talking about it. I bet you I've been playing it for 6 months. Like, just pick it up, play a little bit. It gets very frustrating. I wish it was more like Force Unleashed. But I got Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It is awesome looking game. What little bit I've seen looks good. I just want to stab people in the neck. I don't care about RPG, role playing, all that crap that they've added to it. My favorite one so far has been the one with the Revolutionary War and the Indians and all that. So there you have it. That's what some of the stuff I've been picking up. I know it was a lot. I try to go over fast. I know it's probably been long-winded because I love to talk. I get excited about this stuff. I've been improving my game room. I will be doing a video sometime in the future. It gets cold in Iowa, so now that it's getting cold, I will be in the house a lot more, and I can get some more things done. And I'm probably going to take a break from the cards for a little while. Not a total break, but just a kind of, only picking up a few here and there. So, with that being said, till next time, leave a like, share, subscribe. If you'd like to see more of this, I used to stream gaming. I might dabble a little bit into that. Who knows? But until next time, see ya.